Hello and welcome to the midterm project for our web page design. I have all of this listed in zybooks, so you won't need to download anything to your actual computer. We have had issues, obviously, with folders disappearing and other things in the in-person class because the computers, when they reset, they wipe the hard drive, and then other people between their personal computers and other computers losing information. So I have put the midterm into zybooks. Your final projects, however, will have to be managed in a way that either you are able to submit them or able to put them into something like Google Drive so that I can get the information, um, because that does require us to submit files. So let's quickly get into what we are looking for in the midterm. So in the midterm, you will have a list of instructions of things that you need to hand code in HTML. I would suggest opening a second window into zybooks so that you can search for any of these things that you are unsure of in the beginning. This covers the first half of the class, the things that we've talked about. Things like main tags and section tags and div tags and header tags, the H2s and LIs, and adding in images. And there is a form submit. It tells you here how to create a visual form. It doesn't actually submit. Oh, no, it will actually submit to here. It tells you that the method should be post. This literally verbatim tells you each instruction that you will need to do. And it suggests that you create all of the HTML first and then go through and add the style tag at the beginning of the file and start with your body, and it gives you all of your color codes and your selectors and the width for each of your sections to add to your style for each of these items. And here is the document where you'll put all of that in. So you'll start with your HTML and then go back up to the top and then open your style tag and put in all of your style and close your style tag. And you can use the run button here to make sure that things are showing up properly. And if you um, run into any trouble with it, you'll need to troubleshoot to the best of your ability. I am not able to answer direct questions unless it actually pertains to zybooks. So, um, because then I would have to, well, if there's something that comes up that everybody needs to know, then I will set it as an announcement and have it email everyone. So don't be afraid to ask me questions, but you may not necessarily be able to have an answer. Just remember to start with your HTML tag and your body tag and then close them, and double check that you've closed every tag as you go through this. This is not due until next Sunday, so you have the entire week to work on it. If you are unable to complete this, unfortunately, that will affect your midterm grade. So I would suggest starting it sooner and working through it as many days as necessary through this week. There isn't really anything else in this class for you to do. I do understand that other classes may have other things and they may seem extra pressing because it is midterm week, but please at least take a look at this and understand what your abilities are and how much time you need to devote to this, because I am unable to extend the grading deadline for midterms. So hopefully um, And there's partial credit. So as long as you have made a good attempt, if you've gone through and done everything and things don't show up 100% correct, it'll be like a smattering of points, So like if something doesn't show up, like if this designer name ID selector specifically does not show up and you can't figure it out, I mean that's going to be like 1 or 2 points, right? So don't don't stress about one little thing, and have it hold you up from getting the rest of the document done. Um, and I hope you all um, don't don't stress out too much about it. So um, I've linked uh, the images. Let me see if this is actually still accurate. Yep, there it is. So everything should work and be available. And just follow the instructions, take it one section at a time, um, and do your best. All right. Thank you.